it was the end of August. I went for my checkups as usual. I went to my normal GP. That's when they found out that there's no heartbeat anymore. There's nothing that can tear a woman apart than being told that there's no heartbeat. No matter in any language you can say it, but it's the most painful thing that I've ever experienced. Hi everyone, my name is Khomotjo Ramara. I'm the founder of Breaking Boundaries Women's Health Hub. I was born in a small village called Khomotjo Ramara, just outside Polokwane, 50 km outside Polokwane. I'm the firstborn, and I've got a brother and a little sister. So I started Breaking Boundaries Women's Health Hub. Firstly, let me just explain what Breaking Boundaries Women's Health Hub is all about. It's an NPO concentrating mainly on women's health. When I'm talking about women's health, I'm talking about gynecological issues. I give emotional support to women undergoing hysterectomy. I'm talking about the removal of the womb. Undergoing mastectomy. I'm talking about removal of breasts. And also myomectomy. Myomectomy is the removal of cysts or fibroids without taking out the uterus. A lot of you might ask, why am I talking about that issues? I've been there. Just like every woman, I wanted to have that proper structure, getting educated, get a better job, get married. That was my dream. Unfortunately, God had something in mind for me. He had a path paved for me. At the age of 33, I felt pregnant. I was so excited about it. Being a mother at 33, and I was looking forward to being that mommy. So what happened is that after I tested positive for pregnancy when it was Saturday in the evening when I did the pregnancy test. Then I was so excited. The following day I was going to work. I used to work in the hotel industry. When I got to work, I went to the bathroom. Then I realized that no, I'm spotting, which is something which was new to me. Okay, I just tested positive for pregnancy. So why am I spotting now? I called my sister. She was staying in the same town as I was working. So when I called her, she came, she took me to the hospital. When I got there, there was one doctor on duty, and they said to me, what is the problem? I told them, you know what, I had pregnancy test yesterday and it tested positive. So now I'm spotting what could be wrong. Then the doctor said to me, let me just check, then we'll see where the problem is. She checked and then she asked me, when last did you see a period? It was my first time skipping my period, and I just told her, you know what, I was supposed to go for my periods just a few days back, but they didn't come. So she tested me again just to be sure that I'm pregnant. Then she found out that I'm pregnant, and then she said to me, lie down on your back, let me just check your stomach. When she started checking my stomach, she said to me, how many months do you think you can be pregnant? I said, no, this is my first time skipping my periods. And she said, no, it can't be. You have to be 7 months pregnant. I was so surprised. She said, no, this is new for me. Let me just take you for a scan. She took me for a scan, and surprisingly, she couldn't locate the uterus, which is the womb. There was just a big mass inside my womb. She called another doctor. He said to me, no, you know what, this I've never seen before. Let me call another doctor who maybe can help. I said, okay, no, it's fine. Waited for the doctor. The doctor came. They took me again for a scan. Then she found the same thing. She couldn't locate the uterus. She couldn't locate anything. Now I'm starting to panic. What is happening to me? Why can't they locate my uterus? And what is this big mass all about? I was admitted. After being admitted, I was so scared. I was so confused. I didn't know what was happening with me. The following day, they called another doctor again. Now is the third doctor. He said, no, I've never seen this. Let's just, we can't just discharge her because now we're discharging her, but we see that we have a problem, but we don't know what the problem is. And then they called 2 more doctors. They said, the other one suggested, no, I think this is what we call gestational trophoblastic disease. The other one said, no. That one on the structure, it looks like grapes or something, but this structure doesn't look like it's grapes. And then the head doctor just said, you know what, we need to transfer her to the provincial hospital, which is not far away from the hospital which I'm in. Unfortunately, I can't mention the names of the hospitals. So when I got to the provincial hospital, the doctor said, you know what, this I've seen before, it's a fibroid. And then he managed to locate the uterus, and then he could say, no, this is a fibroid, and here's the baby. And they could now see my fallopian tubes and all the structure. Okay, it's fine. She said to me, you know what, we know that in this case, you can't carry full term. We are just going to discharge you today, and after that, you're gonna come back for checkups. Okay, no, it's fine. Remember, I'm in and out of hospital like this. Like every time I feel something, just have to go to the hospital. Okay, it went on for a period of 5 months whereby I was in and out of hospital. It was the end of August. I went for my checkups as usual. I went to my normal GP. That's when they found out that there's no heartbeat anymore, meaning I've lost a child. And there's nothing that can tear a woman apart than being told that there's no heartbeat. No matter in any language you can say it, but it's the most painful thing that I've ever experienced. After that, the doctor, it was in a surgery. The doctor said to me, he referred me to his other surgery, whereby they had a bigger scan. He said, no, this scan is small. Maybe that side, they can maybe feel something. Remember, the surgery is across town. Even today, I can't even tell you how did I get from that one surgery to the other and also to the hospital. I don't even remember a thing. Then finally, I went to the hospital. They told me, yeah, it's true. There's no heartbeat. I was shattered. I don't know how to explain this, but there's no pain bigger than what I felt that day. Then they said, no, we have to induce labor so that we can take the baby out. Remember, I was diagnosed with a fibroid. I'm carrying a baby and a fibroid at the same time. Now the baby has to come out. It was on Tuesday. I was admitted. They gave me the pills which induces labor, which is Cytotec. They gave me Cytotec. It didn't work. For about 8 days, I was in pain because the baby didn't want to come out. The fibroid was under and the baby was on top, and the fibroid had closed the path which could lead to the baby coming out. So initially the fibroid blows the path and the baby is still on top and the baby has to come out. I'm in a hospital whereby every doctor is scared to operate me because by then I was weak and they didn't know what to do with this fibroid because they can't just take it out. It's not something that you just take it out. You need to do your findings first. And remember, they have to take the baby out for about 8 days. I was in pain. And I was admitted on Tuesday. The following week, on Wednesday, in the morning, when the doctor came to check on me, they found out that the baby has come out, but didn't come out like as in outside my vagina. So they took me, they cleaned me. One problem solved, the other one slept, the fibroid. It looked like I was still pregnant. And when I got home after being discharged, everybody thought, they thought maybe I'm still pregnant. I was discharged on a Friday. On Saturday, I was still weak. Sunday, still weak. By then, my aunt is taking care of me. She said to me, Khomotjo, you can't be this weak for such a long time. I said, no, you know what, tomorrow I need to go and consult again. I went to the doctor. That doctor said to me, you know what, did you get a miscarriage and then stay at home? I told her, you know what, I spent almost 2 weeks in hospital. The baby didn't want to come out. I just explained my story. She said, you know what, you need to go back to hospital now, ASAP. I was admitted. And when I got there, they said, you know what, it's an emergency. What did you eat in the morning? I couldn't eat. I couldn't walk straight. I couldn't even make the bed which I slept in. The way I was in so much pain. I couldn't walk straight up. I just had to bend. They took me to theater, trying to clean me again. Remember, I still had the fibroid. And then they haven't even touched that subject as yet. I was admitted for 2 weeks. All right, and then I said, you know what, this fibroid is big, but let's just try to shrink it. We're going to give you a treatment whereby we're going to shrink it. And after shrinking it, then we're going to take it out. That was in the middle of September to what, let's say around, I think it was the 20th, 2021. They gave me an injection. Okay, I went home. Then they said to me, your next appointment is in the end of October. It's fine. Now I'm studying, my periods are no longer normal, they are heavy. I can't do anything, I'm just weak myself. I had to go back to work, yes, I had to work. I was not myself anymore. Then I went for another shot. It was the end of October. I remember it was the 31st. Went for another shot. It's fine the whole week, and then by the end of the week, on Saturday, the following Saturday, we had an unveiling at home for my granny and my granddad and my aunt. So I went home, attended the unveiling, but I was still feeling a little bit weak. Remember, I still have the fibroid, I still look pregnant. Everybody thinks, hey, when are you gonna have a child? I'm like, don't worry, she's coming soon. No, I was sick then. I was really sick. And I was, normally I'm chubby by, like, naturally I'm chubby. Then I was so skinny. I was wearing size 28 then. That Saturday, we had the function and it was fine. Tomorrow on Sunday, I'm going back to work. Got back to work. My shift started at 3. Now my period started. Okay. I was changing my pad every hour. Now I'm starting to get alarmed. Every hour. How am I going to cope? That was on a Sunday afternoon. The evening at about 10, my shift ended. Went to bed. The following morning, now those periods are getting worse. I change my pad every 30 minutes. I'm getting weak. My shift ended at about 3. And then at the hospital, there's this lady. Apparently she knew my family. I didn't know that she knew my family. So we became close as I was in and out of hospital. Every time I went to hospital, I just knew that, you know what, I'm going to be admitted, treat me, and then go back home. Then that time I called her, Mama, I'm sick, and this time it's serious. I can't stop bleeding. I change pad every 30 minutes. She said to me, can you come to the hospital now? Because I knocked off at 3. Can you come to the hospital now? I said, no, I'm weak. I can't. I said, no, okay. Then rest. Tomorrow morning, come to the hospital. I went to the hospital. In the morning, I woke up, went to the hospital. When I got there, I just went straight to the ward because it was my usual routine then. When I got there, one of the doctors said to me, Khomotjo, what are you doing here now? Because we were here last week. I said, you know what? The medication you gave me is not working at all. I said, okay, let me just check on you. He checked me. They gave me the pills to stop my periods. I was admitted. They said, you know what? You need about 3 pints of blood. I said, okay, no, it's fine. Because I had lost a lot of blood. Okay, I was admitted on Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Remember, I'm O negative. So the blood supply wasn't that good. I had to wait a few more days for them to give me those 3 bags of blood. On Friday, I had the doctor came, said to me, you know what, we don't have a choice. We thought we were going to be able to operate after the fibroid has at least shrunken a little bit. But now we no longer have a choice. We need to take this out. Just told him, you know what, I want to be healthy again. I'm tired of this. I've been sick for a very long time. Now, what do I need to do? What's the procedure now? He said to me, no, you need to sign these documents. It was on Friday. I didn't even hesitate. I just took the pen, signed the paper without even reading. They said to me, no, on Sunday, after 10, don't eat anything. You're going for surgery on Monday. I was like, no, okay, it's fine. Remember, the lower part is no longer working properly. I'm just someone I don't even recognize. I can't even recognize. Monday morning, when I'm supposed to go for surgery, the doctors came. And then what about me? When am I going for surgery? Because I was tired of that. They said to me, no, just eat, you'll go tomorrow. Okay, it's fine. Same routine. Monday evening, I didn't eat anything from 10. I went in the morning. I said, no, just eat, you'll go tomorrow. What's happening now? Because now I just want to take this thing out. I'm tired of it. Because I looked pregnant, though I don't have a baby to show for it. All right. On Wednesday morning, they said to me, you can eat. I said, no. Now this is no longer working for me. I've been in hospital for a long time, and I'm tired of being sick. Okay, now it's the third time now they are postponing my operation. Doctor, what's going on? Remember, I was not only checked by one doctor. There were about 8 doctors doing rounds every single day. All of them, two would attend to one patient, two. Remember, there were 4 patients in one ward. All of them, after they've attended those patients, all of them, all the team, 8 doctors, they would come and talk about my condition. The other one would say, no, how about we do this? But after all that, when they were supposed to take me to theater, no one wanted to take me. Now I understand why they didn't want to take me, because it was one risky operation. All right, one doctor came to me, said to me, Khomotjo, do you know what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I said, no, I have no idea. I said, you know what? The condition we might take out, we're not sure whether we're going to take out the fibroid only or we're going to take it out with the uterus. I said, you know what? Please do whatever is necessary. It was on Friday. One doctor came, said to me, today I'm going to take you myself to the theater. Okay, I went to theater. It was 10 in the morning. When they called me to check if I was still fine, it was around 10 to 4. Remember, I went to theater at around 10. I was still a little bit drunk from the anesthetics which they inject. I remember someone vividly at the back saying it's 10 to 4. In my mind, I'm saying, meaning I've been here from 10 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 10 to 4. They're only taking me out of theater. Then I went back to sleep. At around 10 in the evening, I woke up. Now I'm fully aware of my surroundings, and I said, oh, now I'm back. Let me just check my stomach. Oh, there's nothing here. I've got a flat tummy. Now in my mind, what's happening to me? Did they take out the womb or did they not? I said, no, it's fine. Whatever, they'll tell me tomorrow. Tried to 10. I could 10. Then I went back to sleep. In the morning, the doctor came, explained to me that they had no choice but to do hysterectomy, meaning I will no longer have kids. Now, I was discharged. I went for my operation on Friday and was discharged on Monday. The usual drill. For 6 weeks, you have to stay in bed. You don't have to do this heavy chores. You need to take care of yourself. Now, what came to my mind is that I've got 2 issues to attend to. I'm no longer going to have children. I've lost a child. Remember, these 2 on their own, they're trauma. Now I've got 2 issues to deal with: child loss and the fact that I will never have kids. What am I to do with this situation? I tried asking at the hospital if there's anyone who's giving counseling. None. Then in January 2017, I resigned from my job where I was working, and then I went to work in another town. Somehow, I don't know how I even got to think of the idea. In my mind, I was thinking of helping 10 women who've gone through the same thing that I've been through. It was in April 2017, whereby I decided, no, let me just open a Facebook page whereby I'm gonna invite women. We talk about these gynecological issues. I'm just gonna be there to offer emotional support. I think it will be something. I took it lightly. Now it's been 4 years. I've registered the NPO, Breaking Boundaries Women's Health Hub. I get a lot of calls, I get a lot of inboxes, whereby I encourage women to talk about their emotional issues and their gynecological issues. And gynecological issues, they don't only affect you physically, they affect you also mentally. a lot of women are going through this and in silence, and it also end up being psychological issues. Some they end up being admitted for depression. Then I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna do this from the bottom of my heart, helping other women. If you need to know more about Breaking Boundaries Women's Health Hub, you can check my Facebook page. It is a star made of stilettos, and it's pink and light pink. It's a platform for women to discuss any gynecological issues. I've got 5 gynecologists on board. They are always there to assist if there's any question relating to any medical issue. And for emotional support, I just give counseling online for now, and I'm hoping it will grow. My dream is to see it growing, not only in South Africa but also in other African countries, because I've realized that there's no emotional support for women who can't have kids, women who underwent hysterectomy, women who removed their breasts. They stay there, they stay in fear, and it's something which needs real attention. Hi, my name is Khomotjo Ramara, and I have been through the most.